The cover for Eastside Screwup is a picture of Diana Ross with slugs and her eyes crossed out.
It's Diana
No,
Ross?
Diana Ross, Princess Diana.
Hey, yo.
Hi guys, I'm Amaka. I'm the girl that likes to color, and this is Colorful Theories, a show where I have conversations over coloring books with some super dope creators. And today I have a really special guest in the house. He is from Houston, carving his own lane at the rap scene out there. This year he has an EP called Eastside Screwup that's been making waves on Apple Music's Rap Heavy Hitters and Street Politics playlist. He loves to pay homage to the city, but is never boxed in. And he's here to make an impact in the industry. I have Miquo with me today. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Appreciate it. Gratitude.
Of course.
For sure.
How's your day going? I know it's the morning time. Just drove up from Houston. How we feeling?
No, I'm cooked. This is, 12-hour studio sessions on the regular. We've been locked in, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing well though. I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying? I got another opportunity to get closer to my destiny and just continue on my journey. So I'm blessed. I can't complain. Like we made it here. You feel me? In one
Highly
piece.
favored. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. I like to let all of my guests choose the page that we're doing. Do you want to show the class what we're coloring today?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's where we at with it.
This is interesting. Why'd you pick this one?
I don't like it's the middle. It's just like a gear, like or something. You know what I'm saying? Even the outside too. But same time, honestly, when I picked it, it just caught my eye. But now that I'm looking at it,
Like, what did it look like to you?
it look like it's time to switch gears. Like for real. Like even like with the pedals on the outside. You know what I'm saying? It's like. You gotta switch gears in life in order to to flourish, you know what I'm saying, in order to sprout, you feel me? So I don't know. It just caught my eye. Because right now where I'm at with it, like it's time for a change of the guard, and it just kind of look like a lock pad or something. I don't know, but it just give me that. It just look like. Yeah, we gotta open these doors or something.
Yeah, gears turning,
yeah,
thoughts in the mind.
I didn't see that. Yeah, that's what it is.
Gotta bring it to fruition. I feel it.
Yeah.
Everybody sees different things, so I always like to ask. So, and then we can go ahead and pick some colors and get started. I like to start off the show with a game called Undertones. So it's the psychology behind our favorite colors, if you will. So I'll start by asking you, what's your favorite color?
It's red.
I knew it. I felt
red,
it.
For sure.
I felt that. Okay.
Yeah.
So some words associated with the color red is going to be love, energy, power, passion. So in regards to power, is that something that is earned or something that has to be taken, in your opinion?
Power? This is funny. You gotta take it. Like you gotta, cause it's, you know what I'm saying? Just where I'm at, cause I'm currently working on something right now. And I'm like in this like divide and conquer phase, just because you gotta show a difference. You gotta differentiate yourself. And if you don't, you know what I'm saying, enforce your power, nobody gonna know you got it, you feel me? Nobody gonna really, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, I feel like you gotta take it. But same time, it's earned too, because you can level up your power, you know what I'm saying, as well. You feel me? You could go through them growing pains, you could learn more, gain more, you know what I'm saying, get mentally just I guess stronger. Or in whatever aspect that is that you're pursuing in life, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I think the more hours you put in the gym, you do become more powerful. But I don't know. I think sometimes you got to take the power from the other people, and, you know what I'm saying, utilize it how it's supposed to be used. So that's why I say you got to take it. So sometimes people got the power, but they ain't doing the right things with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta turn their TV off, man. Turn that power off, man. Stop it.
That's
You know what I'm
funny.
saying? Yeah. Yeah, that's what, yeah. I think that would be my answer for that for sure.
So, does that mean, like, when you have to take power, in a sense, from someone, do you think it can be in, like, a peaceful way? Or is it just like, no, like, we'll have to fight about it?
Nah, I mean, the thing is, people be thinking they, you know what I'm saying, they got the power, and sometimes you got to show them that, yo, you not even a fraction of what, you know what I'm saying, of what it really could be, you know what I'm saying. I think you gotta, can it be peaceful? If you taking somebody power, if somebody taking your power, or they trying to take power from you, would you go about that in a peaceful manner?
No.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it
I
could be
agree with you.
peaceful. I
No,
don't think it
I
could be
won't.
peaceful, I ain't gonna lie.
Some negative words associated with the color red. Sometimes one can be a little aggressive, a little angry, lean towards the negative side. So, has anybody ever given you like a piece of, I guess, not negative per se, but like constructive criticism? And how did you take that?
I yearn for that overall, cause I don't take nothing personally. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's from somebody that you know what I'm saying, that I value. So if you giving me constructive criticism, it's cause I came to you for that. Like everybody, sometimes whenever certain people talk, I'm gonna be real going one ear and out the other, cause it's like, right, I don't like yo. Some people's opinions to me, they aren't validated. So sometimes it's like whatever, but I don't ever get upset about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to their own. You feel me? But nah, I take heed to constructive criticism and I utilize it to you know what I'm saying, to my advantage. Like, cause you gotta connect with the people. So usually whenever somebody's giving me constructive criticism, it's usually about how to make things more, for lack of better terms, more palatable to where people can receive like the message that I'm trying to convey a little easier. So yeah, I'm somebody that like all the homies know, and I'm the same way, cause I'm one of them people. I give constructive criticism, but I'm cutthroat with it. Like I'm gonna tell you straight up, that shit ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to go back and do this, X, Y, and Z, fix this. I would do this. You know what I'm saying? So I expect everybody to do the same with me. So yeah, I need that. That's essential to like to growing. You know what I'm saying? To leveling up as a creative and whatever you doing. Like you need people around you that's not just gonna be like, oh yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, every time you do something, because it's not always the truth. You feel me? Like, how can we get better? How can we make this better? It's like I was talking to my partner, Jack, yesterday, and I let him hear a song a couple of days ago, and he heard it, and he was just like, he like, man, it's cool, but that ain't, you know what I'm saying, the intro, like, he like, you can go harder. And I'm like, initially, sometimes I give a little pushback, like, what you like? I'm like, bro, I just went crazy. Like, how you gonna say, like, you know what I'm saying? I just went crazy, but then he like, it's like, you gotta think of it like as this. Cause he's a personal trainer, like he a football trainer and stuff. So he'd be like, he just broke it down to me like this. And I'm a former athlete, so he was just like, it's like having a good rep, bro. Like that was a good rep, but it wasn't the greatest rep. You could do better. Like you know what I'm saying. So then the next time you gotta just up the ante a little bit, just bring a little something extra to the table for sure. So yeah, you need that constructive criticism. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying, appreciative of that, you never gonna get to where you wanna be unless you just cool being mediocre. Cause that's all that come with, you know what I'm saying, without it.
I hear you. Was there ever a time that you and your manager bumped heads?
Uh,
Or like she had an idea, you had an idea, and the ideas didn't align?
talking about Jamie?
Yes.
Oh nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, but Jamie one of the people too. Like constructive criticism. Like we just played some stuff on the way up here, and you know what I'm saying. She like, oh, I like everything except for that one track, and then the other track is this. And I'm like, nah. But we haven't got to that. You know what I'm saying? To that moment where that happens. But if it do happen, like it's whatever. I don't trip. I say it all the time. Like it ain't real if we don't bump heads. Sometimes you're not gonna agree with everything. It just is what it is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like. And you gotta have enough emotional intelligence to understand that it don't mean necessarily that somebody don't rock with you or y'all, you know what I'm saying, they hate and y'all got an issue. It's just, it is what it is.
Moving into a segment now called Shades of You. It's the main one. I just want to ask you some questions, get to know you a little bit better. I was reading your bio, and one of the pieces of information that you put in there is that your mom was a poet and a songwriter.
For sure.
So how has her work inspired you and what you do?
So the thing is, like, so my mama wrote some records or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't like no big famous songwriter, and then it was just like, just something she did for her own personal, you know what I'm saying? I guess just one of her, something that alleviated her mind, you feel me? And so naturally she'll be walking around the house singing songs that she wrote her. She'll just pull out I used to go read her notebook, like it just be on the table in the kitchen when it was 4601 Village Lane. You know what I'm saying? I used to just go in there. I'm probably like maybe like 6, 7 years old, and I just be reading the stuff, and I'll never forget. I'm young, so I'm like reading her stuff out loud, and she started cussing in the joint, and I was like, and I said it, but she looked at me like, wait, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, nah, okay, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Ever since then, it kind of just been in me, because I never forget. I got in trouble in school because I wrote a paper, like maybe in like 2nd or 3rd grade. I wrote a paper, like a little essay, maybe I would say like maybe 3rd grade, maybe the 3rd grade if I'm not mistaken. But it was so detailed, like the teachers swear to God I didn't write it. Like so they failed me. I never forget this. I don't remember her name, but you ain't shit for that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's a different story, but I don't know. I just feel like it was naturally a part of me, like just to become like a writer, like but it just I don't really know who else in my family, you know what I'm saying, had been into that, but I think just me being around her and seeing her do what she doing, just naturally express her love for music, you know what I'm saying, and writing and you know, listening to a whole bunch of neo soul, Alicia Keys always, you know what I'm saying, Lauryn Hill, of course. I don't know, it just naturally just gravitated towards me.
People who write well, they also tend to like read a lot. Are you a bookworm?
I haven't been reading like I did maybe like a year and a half, 2 years ago, just because life been moving fast. But I need to make more time for that for sure. You know what I'm saying? I need to get back into it. But I've read. I used to indulge a lot. You know what I'm saying? I still feed my mind a little bit. What's up?
Do you have a favorite book?
Like a favorite book, honestly.
Like something that left an impression on you?
Yeah, the 4 Agreements, for sure, because it changed the way I perceive everything in life. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, and it's a quick read, and I read it anytime I find myself, like, you know what I'm saying, like, just kind of getting off track, you know. It's a lot of essential, just, I guess, basic tools just for your personal mental.
You dropped your mixtape Message in a Bottle in 2017.
Oh, shit, that's crazy.
It was your introduction
That's crazy.
to music.
Damn.
So,
yeah.
If we're thinking about Message in a Bottle to now Eastside Screwup, it's been a couple years. It's like, that's 8 years. Yes, quick math. It's like 8 years.
She said message in the bottle. They on a narwhal in there right now.
Well,
man.
absolutely. If you think about like then and now, like how would you say you've grown as an artist?
So I think I'm just way more detailed, a lot more palatable, straight to the point. I feel like back then I was trying to like rap here. I was rapping like super hard, like just trying to like rap people to death.
Yeah.
It was like I was storytelling in that, so that's always been an aspect that I play with, you know what I'm saying, no doubt. But I just feel like I know how to like bring you exactly to where I want you to be. I know how to make you smell the air whenever I'm telling a story now. I know how to make you, you know what I'm saying, see what's going on, feel things. I know how to evoke my emotions a lot better. On the tracks, the songwriting, the song structure, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I'm an overall like well-rounded artist now, like better than I ever was back then. Like my pen better, you know what I'm saying? From a lyrical aspect to me writing like a bop, a joint, a banger, whatever. Even like the songs for I had like a joint for the women on there too. Back then it was cool, but I just feel like I just leveled up. Like I just feel like I really did a lot of studying and leveled up since then. Back then I would say also like I was on some super hip hop shit on that shit. Like like Nas one of my favorite. I was rapping like I was from like New York or some shit on that shit a little bit. I don't know what I was on. Like I just had to find me. I think that's what it was too. I found myself, and I understand how to convey myself to the people. Like back then, I was still just like I was just getting my feet wet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I was just throwing shit at the wall that I enjoyed, but telling a piece of my story. But now it's just a whole different beat. Like back then, I could have got at him. Like they could have got at him back then. Right now, man, I wish they would try me. I wish they would try me.
Okay, so I have a question,
Yeah.
and I'm just really interested in this. The cover for Eastside Screwup is a picture of Diana Ross with slugs and her eyes crossed out.
It's Diana
Not
Ross?
Diana Ross, Princess Diana.
Hey, yo, you know what's crazy? You know how many people have said that? Do you know? No, you laughing, but you're not the only person that's done that. Like that's why.
But you know what I'm saying?
That's why I look like that, because I'm like, yeah, Diana Ross, yeah, for sure. But people be doing that. That's crazy. She said Diana Ross.
No, but why did you do that? Like, what was the idea behind the album cover?
It was just basically, honestly, I'm gonna be real. Like, you know, everybody want to have extra intricate thoughts and, oh, I did this because of X, Y, and Z and try to put you through a loophole. Honestly, I'm going to be real. I saw the picture, you know what I'm saying? Somebody sent it to me and was like, yo, you should do something with this, get it slugged out, whatever, reach out, you know what I'm saying, to this graphic designer. I can't even think of bro's name. He from like Cape Town, Africa. He the one that did it. I can't even think of his name right now. But honestly, it was just like the midnight sky, you know what I'm saying, the background, the big band behind it, you know what I'm saying. She clean, you know what I'm saying. She a pop culture icon, you feel me? I don't know, I just felt like it was gonna appeal to the masses, like honestly. So it was no deeper than like me being like a child of the blog era, you know what I'm saying, and like understanding how cover art used to work. Like whenever I seen like Live Love ASAP, the cover art for that, you know what I'm saying? Or even like certain Mac Miller cover arts, it's just certain things is just captivating to the eye to where it's like, okay, hold up. Like Currency, like Covert Coupe, like just certain things that's just like kind of shock value. Honestly, I was just like, if people scroll by this, you know what I'm saying, would they click it? Just because they could tell it's Princess Diana with a grill, you know what I'm saying, in her mouth, you know what I'm saying? That's really the main thing. I just want to just get people to, you know what I'm saying, tap in. And she kind of been like a recurring like thing lately more than ever. People kind of been playing with that, you know, a couple artists. People just been bringing her up and stuff. So I'm like, why not just capitalize off of it, you know what I'm saying? On top of it, like she was fly too, you know what I'm saying? So whatever. But it was more just so of the aesthetic of the blog era, like giving that feeling like, okay, it coincides with the feel of the project too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like just as far as it being like a Houston based, you know what I'm saying, Houston themed project. I feel like her with the grill in her mouth, you know what I'm saying, and that dark sky. Like I wanted to do the skyline, but I just changed my mind because I feel like it was gonna be too cliche. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted something that was gonna be more captivating to people, and it worked because people told me they just seen the cover art and they was like, you know what I'm saying, oh, I just clicked on it because of this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Also the merch, you feel me? I own that graphic, like that's mine. So, you know, also it just go hand in hand with one of my latest releases for my merch, and it's doing what it do because she a cultural icon, but you know what I'm saying. It wasn't that deep. It was just like it was just flavor for real. That's it.
So how did you get in contact with that team, or like how did they come across your work?
Man, shout out to Walt at Apple. You know what I'm saying. Shoot, Clubhouse, honestly, and Trap Bradshaw. Like, so what happened was, I'm on that app, and for the longest, I never really promoted my music, so I would just build genuine relationships with people, just chopping game with them, whatever, and they'll rock with me for me. But like one of the other people that handle a lot of behind the scenes work for me, I'm in LA for a show. Like, I'm gonna call Walt, I'm gonna set up this meeting, whatever, woo. Walt like, all right, cool, because he already rock with us. We go up there. I play like, I think I played Big Nova, I played Money Face. He was already like, oh yeah, he wanted to get behind it immediately. And I played like 2 more songs. I played like an unreleased drum with my dog, with Derek Milano. And I played something else, I don't even remember, but he was just locked in after that. And I told him, like, I basically gave him my game plan. I came in the Apple and first, yo, I don't know if you ever been to Apple headquarters in LA. Hey, that shit crazy, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm walking in there, I got all the merch. So I think it just made him take me seriously as an independent artist. I already had a game plan. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we had our meeting, it was just me and him. Like, Trap walked out the meeting, and I'm just chopping it up with him by myself. And they seeing, okay, he got something going on. He got it together for real on the independent side of things. Cause I mean, believe it or not, a lot of artists go into the meetings with the label and they be clueless about anything they have going on for real. So I just feel like they respected what I was doing and respected the music on top of that. So nothing more, nothing less. Just bridging them gaps and connecting them dots, chopping game with people, and giving them my personality, but also delivering with the music as well. So I feel like it just all played its part. That's all I got in there though. But he heard the joint. He told me, "Hey, let me know when you're ready to drop." We did that, and then I woke up. Matter of fact, we had the listening party, and it go up whatever for Eastside Screwup. Great turnout, whatever. After that, we go step out real quick. I think we on Main Street or something. And then Trap called me like, "Hey, yo, B," you know, he from Queens. "Hey, yo, B, check your phone, B. We on like 5 playlists right now, son." I'm like, all right, I check this shit. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy. And then as soon as it hit, it went up. People started following me. People was telling me about the project, whatever. People posted every day. I don't really post about it every day, but I just know it's still in circulation heavily. So, you know what I'm saying? It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's doing everything that I knew it would do. I'm gonna say that.
You mentioned Derek Milano as well. I know that y'all also met on Clubhouse and y'all recorded together at Revolt World. Has there been any more work that you've done with him since then?
Oh yeah, that's my dog, that's my brother for sure. I ain't gonna lie, we got a crazy record coming out this summer. That joint gonna go up. We shooting he wanna shoot the video, I think, in Houston too, but yeah, we working, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I'm out there and he in the mix, you know what I'm saying, he gonna tell me to pull up with it, whatever he got going on. He always, you know what I'm saying, make sure he's standing, you know what I'm saying, the invite. But yeah, we did this one at Revolt. So, and that record, I don't even know where that record at. I got it somewhere on my phone. It's super dope. That was a different type of experience though, so I doubt we'll ever release that. You know what I'm saying? But no, we definitely talked about working on a project together and all kind of stuff. Like, he's mentioned it like a ton of times. So I just feel like when the time right, like I know he doing a lot right now. So am I, you know. I just feel like whenever the time is right, we gonna make it make sense. And I know it's gonna be crazy because we got a crazy synergy. Like, it's just, I don't know. Me and him, I feel like we do polar opposite things, but whenever it come together, it's like, I don't even, magic ain't even a word. Like, but we definitely got something crazy dropping this summer, for sure. For sure. Y'all gotta be on the lookout for that.
What's the vibe? Is it for the girls?
Yeah, definitely for the ladies. Definitely like a summertime, big summertime vibe. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't heard nothing. That's one of the ones. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, y'all ain't never heard me talk like I was speaking a different language on this joint. You know what I'm saying? But it's super fly. Definitely the women gonna love it. The women, every time somebody hear it, they be like, yeah, that's it. You know, I played it at my listening party as like the bonus song, last song. Everybody in there joined dancing. They're like, oh, it's going crazy. People been hitting me up like, what happened to the song you played the listening party? Why are they on the project? Because it's not, bro. You know, I gotta wait for that.
Deserves its own
You know what
shine.
I'm saying? Yeah.
I kind of want to ask about the songs on Eastside Screwup because my personal favorite is Tumbleweed. I like that one.
Yeah.
The production on that is crazy. I want to know the story behind that record and how that came to be.
Tumbleweed, I got a show. So I got, where was I? I was out of town. I come back into town. Like last minute, somebody booked me for a show out here. Payday LA, shout out Prez from Payday LA. They reached out last minute and we kind of like packed out of Avant Garden last minute, and I guess he seen the turnaround from how we did that. So keep booking me. Shout out Prez, he showing love. But so after I performed there, it's a producer up there. His name Gates. You know what I'm saying? He leaves, right? But he saw me perform. But this is what he told me. He said he leaves, but he had to come back so he could lock in with me because he like, you know what I'm saying? He took an Uber, but he got his car. He like, nah, I gotta go say something. Because he from Tennessee. He ain't really lock in with too many artists out here yet. So when he come back, he like, hey, yo, bro, your set was dope. Woo-dee woo-woo. You know what I'm saying? I'm Gates. Let me follow you on the ground, whatever. We swapped information and all that. He started sending me beat packs maybe like probably like a month later or something. But I don't. So this is like maybe June, July of like 24, maybe July, June. I don't know, something like that. But I don't really start working on no more music until like October. So I'm running through the packs like late October, November, whatever. And I'm like, all right, he got some dope stuff, whatever. And so I'm cooking up everything to Eastside Screwup at the time. This is after I had the meeting with Apple or whatever. So I'm like, all right, bet I need to drop an EP before I drop this album. I'm cooking up Eastside Screwup. I'm like, all right, I need one more song, you know what I'm saying, on it. So I got like, I don't even know who produced it. But I got this record where I'm like, I want to end it on a note like, hey, niggas, don't forget, like, I could really rap. Like, don't forget, like, like, I could out-rap y'all, right? So I'm like, yeah, I do that all the time, whatever. So then I'm going to the studio, and I got in the car, and I'm just running through the beats, and I hit play on the Tumbleweed joint, and I'm like, man, hell no. I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm about to pop it. I'm about to get these niggas out the way because it's time for that. So I don't even know. I don't know what happened. But I pressed play on this beat and it shifted my energy, and I wrote everything on this like. So I'm driving to the studio, and I'm just like, I got demons. I'm going crazy. I'm like, oh, now this shit about to get crazy, right? So I literally wrote this in my head on the way to the studio. You know what I'm saying? I get in the lab, my engineer tired, Izzy Ike, he being real lax, no energy. So imagine I got an engineer in that session, all the energy I got on Tumbleweed, right? Bro don't got no energy. I looked at him, I said, you tripping. This is about to, like, I'm like, you ain't about to, like, turn me down right now because this shit going up, right? Like, it go too hard. I just knew. That's probably the most fun I ever had recording a record. So yeah, I just do it on, we go in there, cook up. I scrap the whole lyrical shit. I'm like, man, I ain't doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people know I can rap. Like, I've been doing that long enough, you know what I'm saying? I need to show a different side of me. And I think just the production had brought that out of me for real. I don't know, like, what inspired that record though? Probably like just like I said, man. Like you said something earlier about people like playing with you and how great. Yeah, it's like I let a lot of shit like ride for a long time.
Oh, you had to let that out.
And I had to, it just had to. It just had to. So that record, yeah, I had to get a lot off my chest, and yeah, that record crazy. That's like one of my favorite songs I probably ever done. Like that's definitely the most fun I ever had in a session. Like just going, I don't know. I felt like I was out of my body on that joint.
You rap, duh, but you also have your own clothing brand. You got it on. Can the people see? Show the people what the brand is.
Are we wearing that Everybody Hurt? You know what I'm saying? This is like a one-on-one sweatsuit right here. You know, it's just you feel me? Just the charcoal gray slate gray. Everybody hurt hoodie with the sweatpants on right now. You know what I'm saying? We got the hats too. We got beanies, t-shirts, shorts. Crop. I mean, not crop. What's it? Crew necks, drop shoulder crew necks and everything. I got a couple. I got some in the joint. But yeah, we building the brand right now. We getting the merch off. You know what I'm saying? Everybody Heard is also the name of my debut project as well. So I kind of rolled them out at the same time, but I didn't really roll out the merch until like maybe like 6 months ago. Seriously, at first I was just selling the shirts to go with the project, but I really started getting all my pieces together within the last 6 months. So the merch been going up. Shout out to everybody that's tapping in, rocking with us. We've been seeing, like, I think the best part about doing the merch is seeing my clothes randomly pop up on the internet, or somebody will send me a screenshot or take a picture of somebody in public wearing one of the hats, or like I love it. So, but it just represent everything that we stand for. So
We're moving on into our final segment of the show, which I call Outside of the Lines. It's risky topics, hot takes, thinking outside the box. You know what I'm saying? So I was listening to your EP, Greenbacks. And one of the things that you said on there that stood out to me, and I just think it's interesting, is that the term of, or the concept that good guys finish last. First of all, before I even ask all these questions, are you the good guy in a sense, or are you the bad guy, good cop or bad cop? Like, how do you view yourself?
I used to be the nice guy. That made me a villain. That's one of my lines in Money Face. But nah, yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, you feel me? Like, I'm from the east side. Like, I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I'm really from Baytown for real. So I came up around like a lot of chaos for real, you know what I'm saying? And I could have been involved with a lot of things, like, especially when I left school. You know, I chose to take a different path with my life, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing how things was going and everything. So I definitely would say I'm more you know what I'm saying, upright individuals, you feel me? I'm more on that side of things. I'm not perfect, you feel me? Everybody got their own faults. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own little chinks in their armor, but for the most part, yeah, I would say I'm a good dude. You know what I'm saying?
If good guys do finish last, does that mean the only way to win is to be a little cutthroat, or like a little abrasive, a little aggressive?
You gotta be. In what sport does not being the aggressor win you the game? Besides what, golf? You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real though, like, you feel me? It also depends on like what you want out of your situation. Like, do you want to be content and just like getting by and like just making it, like just getting your money, like just making it, whatever, that's cool. But if you actually want to claim yourself as the top of the top, you kind of gotta like, you're gonna have to step on some toes. It just a part of whatever. It's a part of, I think it's just business in general. Like, even if you're trying to like be at the top of the building, own the building, you know what I'm saying? People not gonna like you for that. You're gonna be perceived as something even if you're not that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like you could be, you can't, man, the good guys, we've seen it. We've seen it. The good guys always finish last, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say
They do. How?
Okay, so I want to think about like in regards to like
To what?
relationships too. So like
Okay,
even like
okay.
outside of business,
Okay.
like
That's a different story though. That's a different story.
okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I want to say in your experience.
Yeah. So we talking
Since you're, I don't want to even do air quotes because that's disrespectful. Like, I want to take what you're saying at like face value, because I don't believe that you would lie to me.
What you said? Oh, you about to say the good guy?
No, yeah. So like, if you're saying like, since you're a good guy,
I'm a good dude.
since you're a good dude, in your experience, like, why do? Because they say girls like always like go for like the bad guys or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Has that happened to you, or is it just like?
That's a different story, man.
What's the story? What's the story? What's
nah,
good?
like nah. I'm just saying, like, I guess I'm more so just mean like, I don't know. I think just in life in general, you feel me? Like that's not a saying for no reason. You know what I'm saying? People want the people that's like most of the time, the more braggadocious cat, the guy, you know what I'm saying, that whatever X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, what do people do sometimes to get in these positions? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this: I never had a problem like attracting anyone or nothing, but it's like, yeah, the women did gravitate more to the hustlers, to the niggas that was, to the people that was like being the aggressors and. You know what I'm saying? On some, I ain't even gotta go into details. You know where I'm getting at, but yeah, women was gravitating to that more. Until like I feel like early on, right, until you mature a little bit and realize what come with that, and then they don't want to be a part of it no more. So then they want to go holler at the good guy after the fact.
So then they start coming to you,
So
right?
then the good guy, you know what I'm saying?
They start coming to you?
I know he's always coming to me. Don't do that. Don't do that. That was crazy. She tried to put me in a blender. She tried to put me in a blender just now. Like, yeah, you ain't about to do me like that. Nah. I ain't. I'm just speaking in hindsight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm speaking for the other good guys, not me. I'm a little different. It's probably a medium. That's probably why. But
Okay.
yeah,
That's funny.
nah, that was funny. You tried it.
I was trying to put you in like a good position.
You tried to cook me.
No, you say you good, so like, oh,
Yeah, but it was like, so then they came to you like, nah, I know what you're saying.
That wasn't even no disrespect, because it's like.
Nah, I ain't taking the disrespect. I'm really just messing with you.
Oh, okay. Because,
I
don't know, because our people, right now, I'm not sure if you've seen this, but right now I'm thinking about the Beat It chick meme, to where she was like, it's like this girl, and then this nerd is trying to holler.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And he's like, oh no. And then she tried to come back. She's pregnant with like 2 kids. She's like, beat it, check.
Oh yeah,
but it's
joints.
like,
yeah.
I think it's interesting, you know, do people, or I guess from like a guy's perspective, is it flattering when people like double back on you and then realize they were wrong? Or is it really like a, no, you can kick rocks?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not, I can't, and I ain't do this to flex on her or nothing. But somebody just hit me up the other day. I'm like, bro, you used to like try to like, you know, I'm be real. Shorty used to try to play, like, you know what I'm saying? She used to try to play with me, whatever. And I said that. She was like, yeah, but better believe I won't be doing that no more. I'm like, yo, you out your mind. Like, I don't know what you like. I don't know who you thought you was or what you thought this was. Like, do it be flattering? No, it be amusing because we be knowing the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we kind of look at you. We look at you goofy at that point. Like you goofy because we already know what you dealing with.
Show the class your masterpiece.
Oh, that's hard. Low key.
Boom.
That's what we doing.
I think that's very pretty. I like that. This is mine. Matches the room. I added a little bit of brown for like some grounding elements. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know why this reminds me of like a little heritage festival or something, like something indigenous. I don't know. I feel like I just made that up, but I do like this one. Makes me happy, makes me feel good. But hey, and then you have your little imprint that you made too.
This low key the piece. See, I don't know. I'm a little odd like that, but it's hard.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
In fact, I'm gonna let you keep that, but.
Yeah.
Okay. Miquo, thank you for coming on the show with me today.
Nah, I appreciate y'all having me, for sure.
Of course.
For sure.
Can you let the people know where to find you and keep up with your work?
You can find me on all DSPs. It's Miquo, Miquo. Social media platform, Instagram for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's real name, Miquo, just like that. Real name, Miquo. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hurt. .com, you know what I'm saying? That's EVRYBDYHRT.com for the merch, you know what I'm saying? For the portfolio, the catalog, everything. You'll be able to stay connected with what I got going on. You know, but yeah, that's where we at with it.
Period. All right. Well, this was another episode of Colorful Theories. Make sure that you like this podcast. Leave a comment on this video. Share the podcast with a friend. And follow us on all of our social media. But yeah, we will see you next time with some more Colorful Theories. Okay. Bye, y'all.